I think our next guest might have a stash when he's
he has
50.
at some point.
Does he have a stash right now?
I don't know, but when he retires, he's growing a big mustache. It wouldn't surprise me.
All right,
with the curls on it.
Like the wax mustache?
You know, with the little...
The old 1920s, like Prohibition mustache? He's played 1,000 games as a goaltender, an incredible mark. He's hit 485 total wins. That puts him third all-time ahead of...
Eddie Belfour.
Here is Roberto Luongo. How you doing, Roberto?
Good. What's up, guys?
I'm doing all right. Can you pull off a wax mustache? Have you tried or what?
I don't think so. It doesn't make me look too flattering, let's say.
Were you a teammate with Noodles when he had the mustache? Because you had it in Florida, didn't you, Noodles?
No, I had it in Calgary the year before, but I just had long hair and kind of was disheveled when I played with Roberto, and that's why he had to play 75 games that year. I was just looking at his stats. There's only once that he's played more than 75, and it was 76 the next year in Vancouver, but I set him up. Like, think about this. He played 75 out of 82 games, so I was in a lawn chair most of those nights.
Well, Lou, what do you
got paid, though, right?
I did.
Right.
What do you think about the modern day game? Like, it's like goalies. Like, are you all for it? It's like goalies can apparently never play back to backs. I think when me and Jamie were playing, obviously with you or against you, it's like the starting goaltender played a majority of the games.
I know. I think the game's changed a lot since then. I mean, unless it's very special circumstances where maybe you have a back-to-back home games where maybe the goalie can pull it off. But I think it's really tough. You know, the game's changed. It's a lot more demanding for goalies. You know, a lot more movement and shots and all that kind of stuff. So. You know, maybe also because I'm older now, I feel it more. But I feel like, you know, in the last few years, it takes a lot out of you to play a game.
Well, can you take us behind the scenes when you're kind of mapping out your game plan and your schedule going forward? Is it the coach? Is it the goalie coach? Or, you know, when you get to a point in your career like you're at right now, are you the one that is kind of dictating when you're going to play and maybe when you need a night off?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, we start the year with a specific, you know, kind of a plan, but you know, it never works out the way you want it to. So, obviously, you know, playing back to backs is really, you know, out of the question unless, like I said, it's special circumstances. And you know, most of the time I'll probably play. You know, 2 to 3 games a week, depending. But you know, the schedule's been so brutal the last couple of weeks. And Rhymes has been hurt, so I've actually played like 6 or 7 games in the last 2 weeks, which is a lot.
With Roberto Luongo.
If you wake up though on a back-to-back and it's just you don't feel tired, you feel kind of dialed in, would you ever go to the coach and say, you know what, I'm good for tonight? Like I want the game, or is that kind of a disrespectful thing to the other guy because he's planning on it?
No, it hasn't really happened before. I mean, I think last year towards the last week of the season, we needed to win out to get in, and well, at least I had a chance to get in. And I played back-to-back home games, but I knew, you know, after the first game that I was playing the next night, so I could just, you know, get the preparation going right away. Right, it's a matter of as soon as the game's over, you got to start preparing for the next one. So it takes time. It takes time to get this big engine going nowadays.